Hey friends, it's Kip Icon, and welcome back to Kip Plays Dujanah. In the last episode, before I turned the recording off, I went to the menu and thought I pressed save, but I actually pressed quit to menu, which is quite a different thing than pressing save, isn't it, friends? So I had to do all of what I did last episode all over again. Oh my gosh. Wow, not only are they turning into spiders, they're turning into spider monsters. Holy cow.
Know why I came here? Because she said my dancing was effeminate. This will prove her wrong. Wait until she sees me now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how an effeminate spider would move. Well, it makes a noise whenever I talk to it, but it doesn't actually bring up a text box. Come on, now? You gonna do anything? Buddy? Pal? Friend? No.
Whale to the ocean, spider to the web, woman to her dram.
Yeah?
You don't want to do something? Just sit on your hand for 5 minutes. It will feel like someone else is doing it.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny, Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, Spider-Man! We're surrounded by Spider-Man! You guys always want me to play a Spider-Man game, right? No, actually, that's not what you want from me, thank goodness. Sniff, sniff. I have best when my bladder is full. Well, drink some more water, friend. Oh. That's quite a noise you make there. Spider sculpture man.
Amna here told me that I am guilty and I need to work hard to get into heaven.
Is that one of the people? Yeah, Gross Lycosa Amna here is the person we're looking for here. Loving this music so far. What are you doing? What are you doing up here? Oh, okay. You kind of remind me of that character Ditzy from The Stage, which is also by Jack King Spooner. Only that character screamed whenever you... Oh, that's probably Amna here if I had to guess.
They think I'm a much smaller, or they think I am a much smaller man than I imagine myself.
Isn't that true about everyone?
Some of us have changed so much that they don't even recognize themselves.
Themselves? Not ourselves?
Amna here lives in the most eastern cave.
Oh, then this is not Amna here. Then who the hecky is this? Well, they no longer speak our language, so...
I look forward to changing further.
Oh, you too could be a hideous monstrosity, friend. Just follow your drams. This is a cool room. Now this spider looks really kind of malicious. I am going to save before I speak to them. Alright, friend, what's up?
In this room, I guide them into an understanding. They stare at the shadows and hear the echoes until they believe that they are the true representations.
Okay, so this is a reference to Plato's allegory of the cave and the theory of forms. I've never heard anything that stupid in my life.
Rude.
Wow. And that was the interaction we had in that room. That map's whole purpose was for that interaction. Well, I don't know about you, friends, but I think it was worth... Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. I'm just kidding. I really, really love this game. I think that the mood whiplash is strong. I feel like my head's been twisted all over the place. My poor sore neck. I think that this area maybe is so large that it's maybe not large, but maybe there are like too many overlay effects or something. It's like it's slow as molasses over here. Every button press has super lag. Not to mention Dujanah already walks so slow. But enough of me complaining.
let's head to the cave to the east where we will likely meet Amnahir. I'm excited to see what they look like, Franz.
Love this change in perspective that happens. I mean, I guess it's not change of perspective, just it was zoomed in pretty far there for a second. And now we're back to normal. Oh, we're getting back to normal zoom? I do like the scale changes that happen in this game. Whoa! Yeah, that has got to be Amnahir. 3 arcade tokens. You got them. Give me now. Oh no. I heard that this ushers in the end game, and I don't want to do that yet. Good thing I saved earlier. Hold your horses, Spider Boss. If that is your real name, you aren't getting these 3 arcade tokens until you tell me what you know. Okay. Have you a pen and paper? Yes. Okay. I can remember. You will start at the desert oasis's lowest tree and walk straight down. At the second cactus, walk left. At the third palm tree, walk directly north until you reach 2 cacti. Actually, I'm not going to write all that down. I'm going to take a picture. I can put this marker away. Gosh, that smell of a Sharpie sure is potent. Okay. Alright, there's 1. What's next? Okay, is that it? No. From the 2 cacti, walk east. At the second pair of palm trees, walk north until you reach a lone cactus. From there, head right to find another cactus, then head south and stop at the second palm tree. My gosh. Must the directions be so long? Whew, that's a lot of directions. Not finished. From the second palm, walk right and press the interact button at the post there. Oh, oops, I just took 23 pictures. Ay caramba. Okay. Please tell me that's it. Then what? Then Spider Boss hopes you will find peace with the world. Our mothers were all darlings. Darlings they still are. When we close our eyes for the night, all we see is light. Thank you for your help. So, and I still have my arcade tokens. So, I guess my question is, if I go and follow the directions in the desert, in the oasis, will that bring about the end of the game, or do I still need to come back to Amnahir and give my tokens to actually end the game? Because we still have the arcade tokens, so I feel like if that's what ushers the end of the game, then Amnahir would have taken my arcade tokens. Oh, Amnahir has given you directions. You will start at the desert oasis's lowest tree and blah blah blah. I guess I didn't need to take a picture of all of Amnahir's dialogue. But we did meet Amnahir. Gross Lycosa Amnahir. We still need to find the Amque Hodgkin's general plant before we do any of this endgame stuff. I was going on about how I really wish there was like an escape rope so I could just get out of the cave instantly, and then I realized, although I have to suffer, you friends don't have to, because of the magic of editing. Alright, so we're looking for the Amque plant. Oh, that looks like a plant of some kind for sure. I mean, it looks like the militarized zone, but this can't be the militarized zone because no, this is a different place. It just has a similar aesthetic. Although I think that was more blue and this is more red. What the heck is happening here?
Those automatons really give me the willies.
Did we find... Yeah, we're at the Amquay Hotchkiss generation plant. Alright. Wait, is this an automaton here? This is quite the soundtrack.
It would be great if all work was automated, then the flesh ones could pursue their true desires.
I feel like that's what the robots are gonna say to try to convince us to give them souls. And, you know, awareness before they take over. I played Detroit Become Human.
You ever think that perhaps we are part of the problem?
Nah, I think the Earth itself is making the CO2 levels freakishly rise.
Yeah, let's blame volcanoes.
Effing volcanoes.
Some scientist stuff happening here. We've been to the military. Now it's time for the science branch.
These mechs are really impractical and are always breaking down, but try telling Mr. Hotchkiss that.
Is that a person we have to meet still? Yeah. Amquay Hotchkiss. Okay. Mr. Hotchkiss is the one who has this plant. Wow, look, I'm gonna feel so good whenever we get all those check marks. Amquay Hotchkiss, what a name. I am a blowtorch lightning, rather, I am a blowtorch lighting a gas stove, which in turn lights a candle. I can't remember being the match. You're getting too advanced, too big for your britches there. Alright, we can't go into the dome buildings. This music is great. Can I go up this way? No. We got ourselves a little maze here now, don't we? We just gotta hope we pick the right way. No way to tell. Well, that was a dead end up there, so that's good. I feel like this might be the path here. No. That was incorrect. Yeah, I don't know about androids, cyborgs, robots that look like humans and think like humans and talk like humans and feel like humans. I don't know where I stand on the whole android situation. I guess I'm excited about the prospect of androids, but I don't know how much androids would factor into my life personally, but I don't know.
That's a nice clipboard you have there. Would be a shame if someone copied something on it.
Was that really... that was it? That was the point of coming all the way up here? If only I had an escape rope. Well, will you look at that. It's as if I had an escape rope. But no, I didn't have an escape rope. Yeah, friends, that's the magic of editing. Give hashtag give Dujanah a moped 2019. You gotta go fast.
How on earth am I meant to fix this?
Yeah, that looks pretty busted. I don't know, man. You're the scientist slash mechanic slash robot builder?
That Amquay dude freaks me the heck out. I hear he's using the body of a disabled child as a
oh my gosh, what?
Wouldn't put it past him, sicko. I hear he is jacked up on the bad drugs. I hear he uses this power plant to support his sick obsession with death.
I heard he's a jazz enthusiast.
What's the true horror there, huh? I don't know. I think it's pretty horrifying, thinking about him using the body of a disabled child as a host. Yikes, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad, friends. Under this earth, 200 frozen bodies. Interesting. Some sort of vats going on in there. Vats for what? For science! Science vats. Whoa. You're really cool looking, actually. Wow. What is its head made of? Oh, it's it's like an Ethernet port or an Ethernet connector.
I prepare my lessons each night, and every morning my classroom is empty.
Boy, howdy, that's a sad story. A teacher with no students? So sad. What is up this way? More of these circular structures, round structures, which we cannot interact with. And what are you doing, Fran?
These flesh ones, they're cute when they're babies.
Oh god, yep. This is a serious robot uprising about to happen.
Bloody machines coming up here, speaking our language. Bloody machines taking our jobs. They should piss off back to where they come from.
They come from here, right? Like, I think I'm pretty much sure that they're made out here. This is fun. It's just made out of cans.
We become the tools of our tools.
Whoa. Dang, man. I guess so. If you're working for them, doing their work.
You see me, I be work, 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 work. You see me, do me dirt, 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 dirt.
Copyrighted material, man. Do I need to bleep that out so I don't get a copyright strike? Send me about a whoa, 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 whoa. It's just that she doesn't pronounce her consonants that much in that song that I think is so funny. But more than that, it's a good song.
There was a movement to make all vehicles self-driving. There came to a point where moral resolutions had to be made over when the vehicle should kill the passenger over a number of pedestrians.
Ah, kind of like the trolley problem, eh?
No one would buy the car that chose anyone over the passenger.
Wow. Even hundreds of pedestrians? Dang, that's an interesting overlay to the trolley problem. Like, if you could buy a car that would kill passengers over, you know, like let's say that the car was gonna run into a school bus full of children and that was balanced precariously on a cliff, and the car could save either the driver and the passengers or the school bus full of children, and people have to choose. Dang, that's a crazy question there. Boy howdy, I would really like to meet this dude, this evil Amquay. But my gosh, if you don't have to walk all over God's green earth to get to him. Wait, but am I... Oh, okay. For a minute I was like, is this just one big dead end? But no, I do remember seeing this earlier and thinking to myself, well, how do we get there? Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Ooh, look at that, Franz. Look at that. I just took a screenshot. I don't know if you could hear that sound or not. Whoa. Where the heck are we?
This robot body and life is difficult to attain, but now has been attained. Maker's thoughts are difficult to assemble, but they are now assembled. If we do not use this precious case to help ourselves, till when shall we wait to save ourselves?
I don't know.
They hoped that maybe suicide was just a phase. All the connections were still there. The neurological, the trillions of corridors, the cell's instinct, all were paused in a sliver of a moment.
Okay. We will go in the door on the left in a sec. Dang, I love this place. Oh no, that's definitely... Okay, we'll come back here in a second. That's who we want to talk to. Seems like hard progress that way. What's this? Oh. Well, no. Let's talk to him first, and then we'll come back. This is a really cool area, by the way. Dang, I am loving this. Kind of has a Middens feel to it for me.
We all have the mind of our maker.
Interesting. Is this like a hive mind thing, or? A small robot projects images of Amque Hotchkins, the owner of the Generation plant. How do I talk to you? I guess I don't talk to you. Alright. Well, that's the mastermind using the body of a disabled child. Locked. Through the window you can see the outline of a dozen or so mechanical figures. Some are holding bottles of methylated spirits, some hold pliers at their jugular pneumatic tubes. An almost tangible tension. Ooh. Sounds intense.
Last generation, the cloud started to change. Our parents shrug off the guilt.
Well, you're an abomination, aren't you, buddy?
In the 2020s, scores and scores entered a maybe death. Their bodies were forced into a chemically induced static state which many relatives and ex-lovers saw as suicide. A maybe suicide.
Ooh.
Never let me end.
Can I get on the conveyor belt? I want to play robots. No. I can't play robots.
Maker programs them. As they move along the conveyor belt, they gain an awareness of death and an instinct to come to terms with it. Upon entering the room above, they are told to self-immolate. They are here to help us learn how to die well.
Dang. Yeah, I was about to say, do we even want to go in that room? Probably not. Sounds pretty awful. Oh wait, did we talk to you?
Unlike you, I know what I was before this. I was a person terrified of death. Or was I? When asked, my response is, I think I'm a consciousness ported from aging flesh. Maybe this is how I have been told to respond.
Ooh. Can take your brain in circles doing that. What the heck is this?
One has entered a reverential place. Maker Amque's interactions have been minimal this past decade, particularly with flesh bodies.
Okay. Is that where Amque is? Through that hole there? I'm gonna check out this other room first if that's the case. I love you. You're my favorite abomination.
Yeah, you are.
Oh. Oh. This place is pretty rad. Scary rad. Scradry? No. I'm not gonna try to make a word out of scary and rad. That'd be ridiculous of me. How big is this map? Holy guacamole. I just had like a really weird feeling wash over my body. Kind of like, you know, sometimes you just feel peaceful and just like, I mean, Maybe not all the time, but certainly sometimes you get just a feeling of peace wash over you. I didn't exactly get the opposite of that. I just got the same sensation, only with just like a weird feeling. It might be all this backwards music in my ears. Dang, how long is this place? I mean, I really feel like it's gonna be a long journey back to Amquay if we're gonna have to walk all the way through this again. Well, I can certainly say that I have the entire time not known what to expect and got exactly what I expected, which is something that I don't know. What? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, it's like the Caves of Dujanah now. Now it's a side-scroller. Good thing I have my volume turned down, but I'm not sure how loud this is going to be in the video. There is Jack King Spooner using those loud, screamy noises again. Like in the stage. Of course, I suppose maybe this perspective is going to make it easier or faster to get out of here. Because as far away from that crying as I can get is about as far as I want to be away from it. Gosh dang, that's an awful sound. I mean, was that a troll? Were we just trolled? I think we were. We walked all that way for nothing? Would we say that was nothing? Ooh. Talk about spoopy. We picked the right month to play Dujanah. It's the spoopiest month, Franz. Oh gosh.
I suppose the subject of death and dying is something that for most people try to keep away from. What does death inform us about the nature of consciousness? Yes, this is one of the questions of our time. We have to accept death even though we are scared fucking stiff. And our culture does everything to preserve that. One might think that cultures that don't talk about dying are more greedy and self-centered. I am kept in a constant state of near death, cardiac arrest, no brain functions, the being of light that I move towards, a corridor. If I go further, I die. The verb to flash. My life flashing, light flashes, neurons convulsing. Then I'm back here with no return journey. Has this got anything to do with dying? Or is it just a construct of the brain? Well, let's look at dying.
Let's do, I suppose.
The dying process starts with premonitions. You get information that you are going to die before the diagnosis. A feeling, a dream, a change of behavior, a change in the way you breathe. There is information out there that your death is close.
Sure.
You get your diagnosis, and then what? I want you to think about yourself. What is going to happen to you that moment, when it really hits home that you're going to die soon? You're going to be fearfully afraid, and you will not want to go. Why?
Well, I mean, I'm sure that we want to experience more of this world, right?
Because you're so attached to your daughter, to your husband,
Oh,
to the career
Dujanah
opportunities you are missing,
specifically.
to the world in fact. And it is this attachment which is going to mark your progress through dying itself.
Going to mark your progress through dying itself.
2-3 weeks before your death, you may have visions of first-degree relatives who have died. They are welcoming, supportive, and helpful. They might even come into the room and sit on your bed. They are comforting. It is rare to see angels.
Would they be angels, though?
Then you go on to the next phase. This is what everyone must know and understand. You go into a different reality. You go into a different reality. If you're going to die conscious, which everyone should persuade their doctors to do, then you have a much better chance of visiting this new reality.
Really?
It is much like the place of near death. Light, dead relatives, love, support, really pleasant. One of 2 studies shows that about 90% of people dying of cancer go into this area. Now you come to your first hurdle. You have seen, on the one hand, what you have been told is where you may be going. But, on the other hand, you just don't want to go. You just don't want to go. You have a choice, dear listener. Use your knowledge of the choice to learn to die well. Give everything up at this hurdle. Obviously all your ambitions. But those very close relationships too. Because if you don't, you will be held back by these people as the dying process continues. It is a question of giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up. Not everyone manages it, and they have a terribly difficult time, because there is this pull, pull, pull. You then go into a new level of consciousness, non-dual consciousness. You don't have to be dying to go into it, but if you are dying and doing it properly, then you will go into non-dual consciousness. You become a part of the universe.
Well, I would love to be a part of that.
You will lose a lot of the characteristics you had as an individual. You lose your narrative self, that part that talks to you all the time. You become supremely happy, and you are just in the present, nothing else. No fear of what is coming. You are just there.
Doesn't sound bad, actually.
You're now, in fact, not you. You're now part of a universal being, and this will go on until you actually die. I am in this state. I don't mind the dying process. I'm already part of what is. I am part of the universe.
Alright. Good for you. Is that just a painted straw going into the side of his head? Well,
I
thanks.
am in this state. I don't mind the dying process. I'm already part of what is. I am part of the universe.
Alright, man. Well, with all of that, I guess we'll call it an episode. Sorry for the little audio blips and bloops that happened towards the end there. Anyway, thanks for watching Kip Plays Dujanah. I guess in the next one, we will go ahead and, since we've marked off all of our checklists, except for the first one, we're gonna follow the advice of Amna here. So it looks like we're pretty close to the end, friends. Thanks for watching. I have been, and I'll continue to be Kip Icon, as long as you guys continue to follow your drams. Bye!